25th December 2024. While Nigerians were making merry in the spirit of Christmas, the indigenes of Gidansama and Rumtua were massacred in cold blood in an airstrike misfire by the Nigerian Air Force. 10 innocent Nigerians fell to untimely death. Dirty December turned Dirty December. How did it happen? In the night leading to the 25th of Christmas 2024, the Nigerian military was conducting an airstrike operation against Lakurawa terrorists. Lakurawa is a new terror group said to have emerged from Niger Republic and infiltrated the northwest. During the operation, the Nigerian Air Force, who were in charge of airstrikes, misfired and killed innocent civilians who resided in the area where the terrorists camped. As is the case with Nigeria, the military denied it at first. They claimed those who died had links with the terrorists, and it took overwhelming reports for them to accept that it was indeed a misfire. But this isn't the first time innocent Nigerians will meet painful death due to the Nigerian military's careless operation. In the last 6 years of the APC rule, the military operation killing civilians has happened so often and claimed over 300 lives. The worst thing is how these innocent civilians were killed or their condition at the point of death. Some were in their farms cultivating, some were having a nice time with their families, while others, like children, were having fun playing. And the calamity struck. Now, let's see how the Nigerian military misfire has killed Nigerians in the last 6 years under the APC government led by former President Buhari and the current President Tinubu. On 17 January 2017, a few weeks after the Christmas, the indigenes of the Rann community in Borno State began the year in deep mourning. A Nigerian Air Force jet mistakenly bombed an IDP camp near the border between the community and Cameroon. About 115 people, including Red Cross workers, died. Over 100 were severely injured. The news trended for a few days and fizzled. The government kept silent about punishing the perpetrators, and everyone moved on to the next. On 9th April 2020, the indigenes of Damboa LGA fell victim. A fighter jet from the Nigerian Air Force released a bomb on Sakotoko village in the LGA in Borno State. 17 people died on the spot. What pained the most was that the victims were women and children playing under mango trees. Those who survived sustained life-threatening injuries. The military target for the operation was the Korongilum village, which is 12 kilometers from Sakotoko. According to reports, there was a miscommunication between the Air Force and ground troops. But did any head roll over such a fatal mistake? Was any justice served? Well, you can guess the answer. On 16th September 2021, another disaster struck. This time, it was in Buhari village, Yunusari LGA of Yobe State. Military aircraft bombed the area, killing 9 and severely injured many. As is tradition, the Nigerian Air Force initially denied the news, but when fresh facts emerged, they accepted that they did it. They went ahead to set up a panel to investigate the bombing, and that was it. Nothing happened after that. 2 weeks later, a repeat repeat of the fatality in Buari village occurred in worse measure. The date was 28 September 2021. Innocent indigenes of Kwata Daban Masara, whose livelihoods depended on fishing, went to fetch their daily bread. They are in the river fishing when a Nigerian military strike which targeted a jihadist camp hit them and killed 20. The survivors, many of whom sustained deep injuries, are yet to recover from the trauma. On 20th February 2022, 5 months later, Nashade village Maradi in Niger Republic fell victim. Nigerian Air Force airstrike misfire struck dead about 7 kids and injured many others. The children were reportedly having fun at the playground when tragedy struck. 2 months after the Nachida incident, precisely on 13th April 2022, a repeat of it happened at Kurebe village in Shiroro, LGA, Niger State. Military airstrikes struck dead 6 children while they were returning from the village stream where they went to fetch water. Three months after the Kurebe incident, in July 2022, another 6 fell to their untimely deaths at the Kuniuna community in Safana LGA of Katsina State. The Air Force jet that had targeted bandits misfired and hit the community. On 21st December of the same year, the Dansadao district of Maru LGA, Zamfara State fell victim. While the Nigerian Air Force repelled terrorist attacks, their airstrikes geared into the civilian zone and killed indigenes of the communities in the LGA, numbering over 70. Exactly a month and 4 days after the Zamfara tragedy, an explosion from a Nigerian military airstrike hit Doma village in Nasarawa. Herders returning from reclaiming their seized cattle fell victim. Some media reported the death toll as 27, others said it was more than 50. Investigation into the Doma explosion was ongoing when an airstrike hit the Tudumbiri community in Igabi, LGA of Kaduna State on 3rd December 2023. The Air Force drone, which was conducting the usual counter-terrorism operation, misread the movements of bandits and instead targeted Muslim civilians who gathered for Maulud, a Muslim event in the area. They unleashed 2 airstrikes at different times that struck dead 85 people, while 66 others sustained severe burns. The Giwa airstrike was the first incident in 2024 before the Gidan Sama and Rumtoa airstrikes on Christmas Day. It happened on 27 September 2024. You don't want to miss the next video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button to be notified and keep updated.
Free Life Media.